There is an invisible force in your life, a silent enemy that wears you down, not with a sudden attack, but with a slow, systematic decay. It is the language of comfort. It is the whisper of surrender. It is the architect of regret. That force is your excuse. You tell yourself you can't start because you don't have enough time. You tell yourself you can't win because you don't have enough talent. You tell yourself you can't change because the circumstances are too difficult. Every single excuse is a small, quiet lie you tell yourself to avoid the difficult, beautiful, and necessary work of moving forward. And here is the devastating truth. Excuses kill progress. Progress is the movement of your life toward your potential. It is the measurable distance between who you were yesterday and who you are today. And excuses are the anchors you throw out to stop that movement. They paralyze you in the planning phase. They justify your inaction. They turn your brilliant ideas into useless dust. You can talk about your dream for a decade, but a single excuse spoken in 5 seconds will negate all that vision. Think about the structure of an excuse. It always shifts the blame. It puts the power outside of yourself, on time, on money, on other people, on luck. It turns you from the architect of your destiny into a victim of circumstance. But the moment you reclaim that power, the moment you decide that your effort is the only currency that matters, is the moment you begin to build. You see, excuses are not built with facts. They are built with fear. Fear of failing? Yes. But more importantly, fear of success. Fear of the commitment. Fear of the change. Fear of becoming the person who actually has to keep showing up. So stop entertaining them. Stop giving them a voice in your mind. The moment you hear that whisper of doubt, the moment you feel the urge to justify your inaction, you must take a single, immediate step forward. Don't fight the excuse with logic. Fight it with action. Write the sentence, send the email, do the push-up. Because action is the ultimate enemy of the excuse. A friend sent me this email. I want to be a writer, but I don't know where to start. Let's unpack this sentence. I want to be a writer. It's an incredible aspiration, isn't it? To be a writer, to have the ability to shape ideas into words and touch the hearts and minds of readers. But notice what follows that statement. But I don't know where to start. Here is the crux of the matter. Many of us spend so much time contemplating the vastness of our dreams that we forget the beauty of small beginnings. We overthink the starting line until it becomes a distant finish line. The problem is not that he wants to be a writer. The problem is that he's convinced himself that he can't be a writer. He's convincing himself by saying, but I don't know where to start, which is like saying, I can't write because I don't have a book inside of me. It's a classic example of how we use the future to escape the present. Instead of saying, I want to be a writer, he says, I want to be a writer, but... And in that one little but lies the death of 1,000 stories. We love to get stuck in this hypothetical world where we say things like, if I could just find the right timing, if only I had the perfect conditions, if I could just get everything I wanted, then I would be unstoppable. But here's the inconvenient truth. Perfect timing doesn't exist. You can't wait for the universe to align because it never will. Life is messy. Life is complicated. And the sooner you learn to navigate that reality, the sooner you will make progress. Progress is a series of small steps taken consistently over time. It is the compounding effect of your actions that yields extraordinary results, not the grand gestures. You see, when you chase consistency, you become consistent. When you feed your mind reasons, it feeds your soul with excuses. The question is, what will you feed your mind? Reasons or excuses? The choice is yours, but the responsibility is yours alone. There is no such thing as being too late. Only when you stop trying is it too late. If your heart is still beating, if you still have a breath in your lungs, then it is not too late. It is not too late to try again, to start over, to be someone new, to reach out, to ask for help. I don't know where to start. That sounds like perfectionism speaking. That sounds like fear masquerading as logic. Because the truth is, you don't need to know where you're going to start. All you need to know is how to take the first step. So put pen to paper or fingers to keyboard and write. Write something, anything. Write about why you want to be a writer. Write about the stories you want to tell. Write about the impact you want to make. Write about the excuses you're battling. Write about the dreams you're chasing. Just write. In that act of putting pen to paper or fingers to keyboard, you'll find your rhythm. In that act of creation, you'll silence the noise. I remember sitting at a blank canvas once, staring at the cursor on my laptop screen, paralyzed by the immensity of a yet-to-be-written book proposal. My mind was a battlefield of thoughts. Should I do this? Am I good enough? What if it fails? The doubts were loud, insistent, suffocating. Then I did something crazy. I closed my eyes, took a deep breath, and started typing. I didn't know what I was writing, but I knew I had to keep going. And in that moment of surrender to the process, the words began to flow, the ideas started to connect, and the proposal took shape. Don't let excuses steal your progress. Don't let fear dictate your life. Take that first step, no matter how small, and watch as your dreams begin to materialize before your very eyes. Remember, it's not about the timing. It's about the action. It's not about the perfect conditions. It's about creating the conditions for your dreams to thrive. It's not about waiting for everything to be right. It's about making it right. Your story is waiting to be written. The world is waiting for you to share your gifts. So go out there and start writing. Let your words be the light that pierces through the darkness. Let your story be the inspiration that others desperately need. You see, life is a series of natural and human-made obstacles. You cannot control the wind, but you can adjust your sails. You cannot change the cards you're dealt, but you can learn to play the hand you're holding. One of the most painful sights in the world is seeing someone with tremendous potential slowly wasting away. Their fire dims, their passion withers, their dreams turn to dust. Why does this happen? Because they forget the difference between the dream and the dreamer. A dreamer is someone who gets things done. A dreamer is someone who faces rejection, failure, and self-doubt head-on and emerges stronger on the other side. To be a dreamer, you must make mistakes. Fall, get back up, adapt, and persevere. Listen, the road to your dream is not paved with excuses. It is paved with persistence. There will be moments when you want to quit. There will be days when the going gets tough. There will be times when you feel like giving up. But here's the deal. You don't quit. You double down. You push harder, you fight longer, you dream bigger. You see, life rewards action, not ambition. It rewards those who show up, who put in the work, who face the fear and do it anyway. Excuses are like weeds that choke the garden of your potential. They are the enemies of progress, the killers of dreams. Do not entertain them. Do not give them a voice. Crush them mercilessly and replace them with seeds of action. Here's the harsh truth. Most people do not fail because of bad luck or a lack of talent or circumstances beyond their control. No, they fail because they quit. They fail because they make excuses. They fail because they choose comfort over growth. But you are not most people. You are a warrior. You are a trailblazer. You are a force of nature. And forces of nature do not make excuses. They break through barriers. So go out there and conquer your fears. Go out there and chase your dreams. Go out there and make your mark on the world. The time is now. The moment is yours. So grab it by the horns and never let go. Don't just exist. Live. Don't just dream. Do. Don't just talk. Create. Don't just plan. Execute. This is your moment. Make it count. And remember, progress is not the absence of excuses. Progress is the presence of action. Thank you.